Today, I want to share something that fits perfectly into your packed schedule. My personal method for mastering English through what I call strategic listening. The best part is that it takes just 15 to 20 minutes a day and only involves a simple notebook. I'll tell you everything after the intro. Welcome to the Linguamind English podcast. I'm Oshi, and I help motivated professionals speak English with calm and confidence, even in high pressure situations, using language tools, confidence building exercises, and visualizations. If you're tired of letting language anxiety hold you back from the career you deserve, you're in the right place. Let's get started. When I was improving my English for my career, I made the same mistake many of you probably make. I would listen to business podcasts or watch professional development videos during my breakfast, feeling like I was multitasking productively. But honestly, I forgot most of the words. I'd hear industry specific terms or professional phrases and think, oh, I should remember that for my next meeting, and then completely blank out when I actually needed them. But then I discovered the power of active listening combined with immediate note taking, and everything changed. So here's what I do and what I want you to try. I always carry a small notebook with me. Yes, an actual paper notebook. I know. We live in a digital world, but trust me on this one. There's something magical about writing by hand. Namely, that you will remember the words easier if you actually write them instead of typing them. Every time I hear something new, and I mean every time, I write it down immediately. It could be a professional phrase like, let's circle back on this, or let's touch base later. You know, those expressions that everyone says, and it will make you sound more professional. Or it could be an expression I hear in a conference call, and if I know that I would like to use it as well, I just jot it down. But here's the secret to remember the words. I don't just write down the word or phrase, I create personalized sentences related to my life. Because when you connect new language to your actual work situations, your real challenges, it sticks so much better than learning something abstract that you have no idea about or it has no relevance. For example, if I hear the phrase, get the ball rolling, I don't just write it down. I write, after my vacation in South Carolina, I need to get the ball rolling on the new client presentation. See, it's about me, my work situation, my professional goals. Now, let me tell you about strategic listening. When you're consuming English content, maybe it's a podcast, hopefully this one, during your morning coffee, a LinkedIn learning course, or even listening to your international colleagues in a Zoom meeting. Don't try to catch everything. That's really overwhelming and, frankly, not very efficient either. Instead, choose one thing to focus on, just one. Okay, so for me, that would be pronunciation. I've been struggling with certain consonants and vowels in English, specifically the sound and the th sound. They've been really difficult for me as they don't exist in my native language. So when I watch something, I listen specifically for those sounds. I pay attention to how native speakers pronounce them in different words, in different contexts. One day, I might focus on pronunciation. The other day, I might listen specifically for professional vocabulary. Or maybe I'll focus on how people structure their arguments in client presentations. Let's see why this method works. It works because your brain isn't trying to process everything at once, which is perfect when you're already managing deadlines, meetings, and projects. You're giving it one clear, manageable task. Today, during my lunch break, I'll listen to a podcast and I'm looking for diplomatic ways to disagree. Or during this morning's conference call, I'm listening to how people transition between topics. And the notebook. Imagine that it's your professional development portfolio. It is proof of your progress and your secret weapon for sounding more confident and native like, if that's your goal, in your next important meeting or presentation. When you go through those pages weeks later, you'll be amazed at how naturally you're already using those phrases. Okay, let's see what you can do. You can start even today. First, get yourself a small notebook, something you can carry with you easily. Second, choose your focus for the week. Maybe it's pronunciation, like me, or maybe it is idioms or phrasal verbs. Third, spend just 15 to 20 minutes a day listening to English content with this specific focus. This could be during your commute, your lunch break, or while having your morning coffee. Write down what you notice immediately, even if it's just a quick note on your phone, and then you can write it to your notebook later. And fourth, this is crucial. Review your notes during a quiet moment, maybe on Sunday evening or during your weekly planning session. Create those professional, personalized sentences. That is very, very important. Don't skip this step. Don't do it. Connect the language to your actual work situations. Remember, language learning isn't about perfection, it's about progress, writing one notebook page at a time. That's all for today. Try this method for just 1 week and let me know how it goes. If you want some strategic phrases you can use during your next meeting to sound professional, check out the show notes for my English meeting emergency kit, where I share 7 power phrases you can use when you don't understand something. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every small step counts. Until next time, this is Orshi, and I'm saying goodbye now. Keep learning English with confidence, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.